Details of organisations which can provide help and support, please call the BBC Action Line on 0800 077 077. All calls are free and confidential, and lines are open 7 days a week from 7:30 a.m. until midnight.
One Gil McRae, 17-year-old member of rival gang The Glory.
Don't want gang warfare out there.
We found this next to victim number 3.
A new breed of criminal
It's a call to war.
has created a new breed of cop. Holby Blue, Thursday at 8 on BBC One. And if you missed the last episode...
Bye, here on BBC One in an hour. This is the Sign Zone on BBC One, getting very close to snakes.
Whatever your feelings about snakes, you can't deny that they have an extraordinary beauty. Their lack of limbs compels them to deal with life's problems in ways that are utterly different from ours. But nonetheless, the techniques they've developed are spectacularly successful. Snakes have one of the simplest of body shapes, essentially just a long, thin tube, but they have some remarkably effective ways of getting around. They can climb a tree simply by embracing its trunk. Some can flatten their bodies so that they catch the air beneath them and glide. By hitching up their undersides, they can inch themselves forward in a straight line. A sinuous wriggle enables them to skate across loose sand. And the same action works equally well in water. There, some swim close to the surface. Others explore the depths and can stay underwater for hours on end. One, believe it or not, can jump. So, leglessness hardly seems such a handicap. But how did snakes get that way? Well, their remote ancestors 100 million years ago, at the time of the dinosaurs, did have legs, rather like today's lizards. Doubtless, they were very effective runners. But some also started to burrow in search of prey. Below ground, legs are a hindrance, and over generations, they became smaller. Today, burrowing lizards, such as skinks, seem to be going through the same process. Many have tiny but recognizable legs. In others, the limbs have become nothing more than functionless flaps. In this burrowing lizard, the process has gone even further. The animal still has the face of a lizard, but its legs have disappeared totally. It seems that the ancestral snakes went through just such a process way back in geological history some 95 million years ago. So, what did these very first snakes look like? Well, the answer can be found in Asian jungles, in American woodlands and gardens, and even in flower pots, like this. It may look like an earthworm, but actually it's a flower pot snake, and it's completely blind. It doesn't need to see because it spends all its life underground. I'll put it back in its flower pot and put a flower on top, and it will live perfectly happily there in this flower pot, all by itself, providing it has enough food. And there's a surprising amount for a small snake to eat underground. Ant larvae, for example. These early legless reptiles flourished and remained underground for a long time. Then, around 50 million years ago, some of them returned to the surface. Why? Well, by this time the dinosaurs had disappeared and the early mammals had arrived. They were more nutritious than beetles and worms, so the snakes began to catch them instead, and became so good at doing so that today they are among the most skillful hunters on Earth. Here in North America, there's a snake that combines its great speed and extraordinary senses in a remarkable hunting strategy we are only just beginning to understand. A timber rattlesnake. The morning sun has warmed its body, giving it energy, and it starts to move. It's searching for a place where it can conceal itself and wait for prey to come within striking distance. A little chipmunk. It's in no danger yet. The rattlesnake can't move fast enough to chase and catch it. But small mammals tend to use the same paths as they run over the forest floor, and they leave behind a faint trail of scent. The rattlesnake can detect